Hello, John. My name is Tom Conwell. I've been a ufologist for 10 years, and I live in upstate New York. I looked at the National UFO Reporting Center database and looked at that database a little differently than a lot of people did. I assembled two books. They are here, East Coast UFOs and Central US UFOs, and I'm writing number 3, Western State UFOs. And what I did was look at these and looked for concentrations of sightings. Well, you'll notice the map behind me. In this map behind me, we have multiple colored pins. The black pins equal fireballs, the red pins equals spheres, and the yellow pins equal triangles. Now I did that and excluded some of the other type of sightings only because those were the 3 that were most reported. And I'm really looking for tendencies of what may happen to appear where and when. And this includes the time frame from 2011 to 2016. You'll also notice that on this map, when we zoom in, there'll be some big pins. The big pins equal 20 small pins. And there'll be yet even more problems out west, especially Phoenix and Los Angeles and Seattle, where I'm going to have pins equal 100 small pins. So this is getting pretty interesting, and I'm able to look at some UFO sightings in some interesting detail. Now let me zoom in on an area here. First area is Colorado. And this area has 4 different areas that are unusual. Too many sightings for the kind of population that are there. We have an area north of Denver. We have Denver itself and Colorado Springs to the south. And then an area to the west in the mountains alongside the border of Utah. It's a concentration of sightings. So that's 4 that I'm going to be looking at in my next book. And what I did in the previous books, I looked at anomalies. And then we move over to Utah. And Utah has 4 more areas. North of Salt Lake City, around, I believe it's Hill Air Force Base. And then we have Salt Lake City, Dugway, and an area to the south of Salt Lake City, which is surrounded by some rather large lakes. And in the southwest corner of Salt Lake City, there's another concentration of sightings with a small population center. This whole thing has got to be looked at in the form of something is happening in these areas. I don't know what, I don't know when, until I look at it a whole lot closer. And I'm trying to look at everything when I look at my look at these maps and try to identify why sightings are in certain places. Now, if you'd like to contact me, again, my name is Tom Conwell, C-O-N-W-E-L-L. My email address is tconwel2 @nycap.rr.com, or my home phone number is 518-272-4064. And if you think this is an unusual way to look at data, feel free to give me a call. I'm usually available anytime. Thank you very much, John. Nice talking with you.